let's see. Oh, Pine, you're not gonna get in the shot. Ah, barely. Oh. Mm, Like right. Oh, the camera just doesn't get the angle. All right, and you should be able to hear me now. Oh, I gotta scoot a little closer. Sorry, cat on my lap. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a speed run of Alvin and the Chipmunks for PS2 because I realized there was not a speed run of this game. So let's see how fast I can get it done. Starting now. Oh, and we lost Pineapple. But that was to be expected. Bah. Okay. I guess I should have, like, practiced this game. Oh. Any amount. I'm just like, I can just do the hardest difficulty, like, silently. Like, just any amount of practice. Why would I have done that? For those listening, this is not the the music that would normally be playing. I switched it so Dmca wouldn't take this down when they saw all the original content. Oh man, this is terrible. Okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Oh, I say that. And then Alvin did a freaking guitar solo. I feel like this is, like, not intuitive for me. Oh, is it just like... Shit, I don't even have to wait. I think. No, I'm wrong. It had... Alright. That was bad advice. Alright, don't... First piece of advice for... any inspiring speedrunners for Alvin and the Chipmunks is you got to... Oh, shit. Practice the game, like, any amount before jumping on the hardest difficulty. Because it's just not going to hold your hand. It's a hard speed run to do. Oh my god. I don't know if... The game's very not... I think I lost. Or I won. No, I did... Okay. 2 stars, that's all we need. Alright, so I feel like I'm getting the, like, hang of the game, though. Alright, moving through the story. The tutorial section did have, like, story elements to it, so I don't know how much of that we're gonna see in here. I guess it's one of those games... Okay, so this feels exactly like the Naked Brothers Band, how it's presented, sadly. Like... Oh, man, terrible. Oh, man, I'm just, like, not even holding my controller. You just gotta get into the, like, the rhythm of the game, the song that you're supposed to be listening to. And then it's all good. It's all downhill from there. Yeah, this is the Sludgefest albums. For anyone who's wondering what that is, beautiful releases of just the, like, these, basically these songs that would be playing, but sped up to a normal speed, so they sound like sludge albums, like sludge metal albums. And I don't think anyone else likes this except me. I don't think there's anyone who's like really ready for that. This is why I don't have any type of schedule. Can't plan this. See, it's just me making, like, trying to, like, play it in beat. I wonder if this game's gonna, like, kick my ass, like, when I get to, like, some of the later songs. Oh, thought I was done. It's hard to tell when the sound design is off. Count me, Brian. Like an Egyptian. Ooh. Yeah, this is how I get the takedown. Alright, let's see if I can. Sounds like I am getting... Okay. So I'm starting to... Oh. I'm starting to pick up the gameplay though now. Alright. I feel like I can just do this. Go all the way through hard without messing up. It'll be fine. Alright, good. I'm glad it is giving that warning. Okay. All right, California, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, it is Chipmunks, Mitch, and I know you're watching. Unless that's not you. Okay. Topical. Man, I feel like this song is like just dated. Trying to get less of that static noise. Hey, what's up, Doug? Oh, what? Yeah, I guess the game does look pretty bad. Oh, man. Doug, you not streaming today yourself? I can never remember what stream like days like you're going on, honestly. Minus the weekends. I feel like I know your weekend schedule, but your weekday schedule is always a mystery. Oh, man. Maybe even a longer stream? Oh, no. Is that a good thing? Oh, what? Did I fail? I felt like I was doing better than the first song. I can't... The UI for this game is very hard to, like, register. Alright, I gotta... Damn, what the fuck? Like, after they interacted? Or, like, wait, why would they find out on Friday and not... That's so frustrating. Okay, so I understand why you're, like, you guys are upset. Yeah, no, I could see why. Yeah, see, I just needed... This speedrun's already gonna be very, like, very easy to beat. Just, like, one try and don't fail. Because I can't say I'm gonna go back and do this later. I could definitely hear the click clacks. Like, I'm gonna have to find a way to sit that my microphone just like isn't sitting on my PlayStation controller. Oh, this is terrible. Ooh, heaven. I love this song, actually. If anyone's ever watched the episode of Black Mirror that ends with this song, fucking favorite episode of that show. And it's not just because of all the queer elements. And by that I mean, it is literally exactly because of that. Alright. I shouldn't have to worry about that one saying I failed. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Did you? Oh God, no! I've messed up. Why? The UI for this game? Are you kidding me? All right, let me restart that song. Yeah, like, I'm glad you guys are being safe, like, now that you're back home. Okay. This time I'm not gonna put my controller down for a moment after I beat what I think is the end of the level, and then lose the level and have to start over. So, okay, first streamer tip, not streamer tip, first speedrun tip for Alvin and the Chipmunks. If you're trying to beat the game, make sure you don't put the controller down until the song's over. That's my first hot streamer tip. I feel like this could definitely be optimized a little bit more. The first section, try not to lose to California, like twice. Definitely hurts the speed, like speed record time. So definitely already harder than like Naked Brothers Band, but like more so in like it's like deceptive in like when the song is finished. And like it'll quickly like give you a game over screen if you mess up. If you put your controller down because you think the song is finished. Oh man. Ooh. I do like this song. All right, you think you're gonna trick me? No. Fucking. Yeah, the game's definitely harder if you turn off the music, switch it to different music. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But it's all like pattern memorization. And every other game of Rock Band. Alright. I'm not gonna... I don't know. Okay, so I did get it. Like, they do the same thing, whether you beat it or not. That's terrible UI. That's terrible interface. I don't appreciate that. Oh, I love the song, though. I haven't listened to this album a bunch of times. Why would I listen to a Alvin and the Chipmunks slow down record a bunch of times? That's such a weird thing to do. Very true. Oh, prom unlocked. Oh, wait, so... It's funny that it started with, like, a dream sequence and then went to prom. That's... I feel like the specific narratives that's going to be happening... Oh, my... I forgot that that was going to happen. I might be able to skip through this cutscene, but I don't want to. This is based on the movie, guys.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but you will. But they won't let just any band play at Rockathon and Palooza. All we have to do is play these gigs first, and we're in.
That means when we finish the show,
In the movie, were the characters like
2% on our way
3 feet tall?
and roll stardom.
They're way scarier. Like when I consider that they're this, like Theodore, Alvin, like both of them are just like to fucking this dude's like chest. It's he's way too big for me. I don't appreciate this version.
Immortality.
Oh my god. Actually, better story than the Naked Brother band. Yeah, right? Like, oh, this is based on the movie. Like, it's definitely like the movie font, like to the poster. Like, I don't know why. All these games feel like I'm being punked. This is what all kids felt like when they were playing these games. They're like, why did an adult do this to me? Am I being punished? If I remembered this song, that might help me, like, like, remember how, like, fast I have to go. Was this All the Small Things or something? No, this was, how did I forget already? Chat, tell me what it is, and I'll read it afterwards, when I have that information again. Ba-ba, ba-ba. So it seems like the actual like trigger presses like are pretty forgiving, and your just rockometer, yeah. It feels like your rockometer is like also pretty forgiving about your life as long as you're pressing buttons and don't put your controller down. So yeah, I would say definitely tip number 2 for this game: be able to hear the music. Yeah, it would probably make way more sense to like give you guys this music and for me to listen to the actual music. But that would have been a smart decision on my part, and I don't feel like any of these like speedrun PS2 games like are made from smart decisions or a place of logic. It's just a bad time had by all. I say that, but this is fun actually. There's something monotonous about like playing like rhythm games, even if I can't hear the music. It's just like I feel as if I'm Pineapple, my cat, chasing the laser. That's all it is. Except I feel like I make a dumb face when I play a game like this, where I'm just like, like I literally am like zoned out. Because I can't even like zone out with the music in the like normal way I would. I have to like block out this music I've put in place to ease you into the speed run. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm just gonna make like a crappy YouTube where I just throw all my like parts of my streams that I like that I just want to keep online. Just like little and like just like full streams because I had to like put one up for the world record for Naked Brothers Band. I'm waiting on that decision right now. Speedrun.com is keeping everyone in disbelief, and that's actually mostly my fault because I didn't read through everything I had to do before I sent it in, so I didn't have like 2 profiles saved at first. So that was the first time I got denied, and the second time was the Twitch video got deleted because it had been several weeks. It had just been 2 weeks, so now it's re-uploaded to YouTube on my like what will probably end up being my like secondary YouTube account just to like dump shit. But yeah, I'll probably link to that like eventually if anyone really wants it. I did actually get for the Naked Brothers Speed Band the sound like for the first like half. So now we have a actual reasonable listening experience to a really bad time. I say again, also I say bad time, but that was a ton of fun. Even all of us were making objectively pretty pretty bad sounding music into the ethos for sure. I think it was fun music. Yeah, so now they're starting to do more like vertical patterns where I have to focus on R1s and L1s at the same time. But now, this I forgot that this song was on here. Hanging on. Ooh, too soon, too soon. Ooh. I saw the first one. I know they made the Squeakle, so that's at least 2. 5 stars again. I'm just very good at rhythm games. Yeah, there was like a distinct possibility that I was gonna play on hard mode and then just get my ass kicked by this game. I think that was the scariest possibility, is that I would just keep losing and not be able to actually beat it. It doesn't look like that's gonna be the case because it's pretty forgiving because it is a children's game. Karma Chameleon. All right, I remember the name of the song. Let's see if that helps me. I don't remember how Karma Chameleon goes. Like, yeah, I have no idea. Like honestly, I know they made like the 2 Chipmunk movies, and then after that, I'm like trying to think if because I feel like they made like 3 or 4. Like I don't think that like stopped at like a satisfying like 2 movie arc. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it got rebooted, right? Like, Alvin and the Chipmunks is just one of those franchises where the creators are just like, we're gonna keep making this shit forever. Movies, TV shows, you can't get rid of us. Keep me hanging on. just gonna keep. Head on. Yeah. Oh. But I am playing on the hardest difficulty at least. So if someone's gonna try coming for my crown, they're gonna need like objectively okay skills at rhythm games. Oh man, I hate that there's no like back bar to this. Like, cause sometimes it's pretty hard to see when stars are coming, especially when the like. Look at this, like this interface. Like, who decided this was like ready to go? Like, who looked at this game and was like, yeah, perfect, ship it out the door. Like, can you imagine working on a game for like months to a year, and it looks like this, and you're like, all right, ship it. It looks great. I think the kids are really gonna love this one. I put my heart and soul into it. I feel really good. Oh, I need to get my rock meter up. Bum, 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 bum. Man, hopefully they don't ask me to like press like R1 and R1 and R2 at the same time. Like, they have not so far asked me of that, but I feel like it's coming. Like, how else do you increase the difficulty? And I keep forgetting the song like 1 second after I read it. Karma Chameleon? Karma Chameleon. Yeah, actually that makes it much easier. Like, so much, like, look how much fire effects like are just like in the world of the Chipmunk universe. It's like a scary like place. Like, imagine like going like, these are like full-blown like capybaras like playing instruments with the most like pyrokinetics like at a prom. This is supposed to be a prom, by the way. Like, I'd be very scared if this was my prom. Straight up. It really was, though. As fans of the Dr. Saltbox stream will attest to, it is a great time for terrible licensed games. I feel like it was just, like, easier to pump out a game. Like, with just, like, when this is, like... This was an acceptable game that did not take very long to make. At least, they had, like, a very specific deadline for when they would have started making this game and when it probably came out. Like, most of these games get made in, like, about the same amount of time as the movie, and most games take longer than a movie. So I feel like that's why licensed games were so bad for such a long time. But then they realized they can just start making phone games, and like way more people will like download it. Yeah, once it, I think the like bad licensed games have now become bad phone games, which is why we just don't see many PS2, like full-blown PS5 licensed games, unless like the developers were gonna really put some time into it. But, you know, licensed games still come out and can be good. Like that one game that you're thinking of. That game's pretty good. What song is this? This really does sound like a sludge metal album. I just realized what song it was. Yeah, this is why I got kicked off Twitch, guys, and a 10-year felony. My bad. I'm like looking at the screen now. I feel like it's much easier to process on like a tinier screen instead of like a huge projector. I might just switch back. My Sharona. I say that, but I'm like doing worse. Sitting. Not comfortable. When it burns. See? I thought the song was over. I thought the song was over, and I was wrong. Speedrunner tip number 3. You got to get really good at that, like, when it's asking you to save, like pressing X, X, up X, X. It's going to ask you to do that every time. You got to master that speed. Oh, we made it, guys. We made it to Mall. Oh, we're going Life is a Highway, baby. Everyone's favorite song. And it's going to sound like my Sharona this time. But that's just this time.
Well, in all fairness, you did say that we'd be playing to a much larger crowd. Yes, but you didn't say they'd all be shopping.
Listen, plenty of careers have been kickstarted by all songs. If people like the show, they'll go to the record store and buy our CD.
And if they don't, they'll go to the food court and throw corn dogs at us. So we're winners either way.
Yeah, true. See? It's all about looking on the bright side, guys. Like, if someone throws corn dogs at you. Again, pretty good sign for a mall act. Like, look at their setup. Like, how much would that cost? I feel like this game gives, like, an unhealthy, like, understanding of, like, what a manager is going and should be. Especially this is, like, their dad in the universe. Like, oh, man. It's just, like, constantly being pushed to do things that they don't actually want to do for the sake of art. I can relate. I'm gonna keep sticking my tongue out. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Man, if you're going my way, I'm gonna ride it all night long. It's the song that should be playing. I hope I'm not like like anyone just like comes in and like hears the music and is just like mad. I feel like there is like someone who's gonna be like, "All right, I love Alvin and the Chipmunks. Those songs are my fucking jam, man." And they're gonna see this speed run. They've been waiting so long for something like this to happen, and then I've just ruined their experience. Yeah, I think my Sharona as like a song "Slow Down" is much better. The worst part about this album, if you hate a song, you really gotta stick with it for a bit. Oh man, how bad are those PlayStation 2 trigger clicks? I feel like they're pretty atrocious. Oh, someone's messaging me. Oh shit! My friend just released music on Bandcamp, I think. Oh no, it was a coincidence. Ah! Once again! Check out Animorphs if you haven't. 5-minute like hyper punk album. I don't know if any of my audience wants to listen to that, but my friend made it and I love it. It's on like Spotify. It's a beautiful little piece of music. I say beautiful. It's punk. I think beautiful gives a very specific image that might not be felt by everyone, but definitely me. What's that album called? I'm trying to remember. Like Dream Mare and Nightland. That's it. I do like that album cover. Listened to that like album so many times before it came out. That was fun. Like it was nice to like hear the finished like not hyper produced, but just like the finished version of the album after listening to it in like a lot of different pieces for a long time. In pain bows everyone. Yes. Yeah, it's about as fun as you would think it was, which is not fun. But I've switched music, so I think it sounds better. Let me say, like, no one's complaining about audio. Let me see what it sounds like to y'all. Something I should have tested like an hour ago. Wait. Are y'all not? Are you not hearing Sludge Fest? Oop. Are you all hearing any music this whole time? Are you all hearing any music this whole time? I've been thinking. It's just been dead silence. God, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been thinking. It's just been dead silence. How is that? God, I'm sorry, y'all. Man. The music was muted, but I put on like a Sludge Fest like record, so y'all would be able to hear something. And Chipmunks cheering. Oh man, why is it like this? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. And Chipmunks cheering. Okay, here we go. Monitor. You were always on my mind. Should immediately. Yeah. All right, immediately. All right, this is what I was trying to have, like in the background. Y'all just letting me have like a silent ass stream. That's fine. I'm just like talking about music that isn't here like a crazy person. Thank you, I appreciate that. Y'all just gonna... No, I'm gonna start it over. No. You guys... Oh, man. I've just been, like, singing lyrics. All right, speedrun. Don't have an existential breakdown in the middle of... Speedrun tip number 4. Don't have a existential breakdown about your audio issues that perpetuate every stream. That's very important, because if you let that go on, look how much time that just ate up. That was at least 2 minutes. Alright, but now we're back. Yeah, this is the music I was talking about that I thought you were also in on. That wasn't supposed to be an inside joke for 45 minutes. Alright, easy peasy. December. I think this is a song right now. December. I don't know. Is this like an emo song? Someone figure out what December is. That's such a bummer, because like this Sludge Wave album that's playing right now, this is like my favorite of them all. I've started it at the best one, so I got to listen to it. Y'all are gonna have to do your homework if you want to hear the best one now, which is fine. I guess I got to skip Walk Like an Egyptian on stream, so that's, I can appreciate that. I don't know if this stream just got better or worse with the addition of this. Let me know in the comments, and I can make quick changes. Yeah, like after like getting, I feel like the level of like Guitar Hero that I got to was just like just under the ability needed to like beat that stupid Dragon Force song, but not willing to like put in the time to actually do it. Like there's like probably like a good like dozen Guitar Hero songs like on like the hardest difficulty that I couldn't do on like just guitar. You could basically do them on like every other instrument and singing. Like very like ridiculous amount of like Rock Band money was spent, and I'm sorry to my wallet. But nah, I was a child who was working, so I was allowed to spend money. Yeah, all comments will come after this. These graphics look real though. Yeah, no, it's real shitty. They look like, yeah, I don't know why they chose that. Like the Chipmunks look so, like so bad. Like they look way like scarier than they needed to be. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Fucking easy baby game. Oh no, I feel it.
We got something, we both know it. We don't talk too much about it.
I was hoping to avoid the Guitar Hero clicks. That's what you guys signed up for. Let's be honest. If you're coming into any rhythm-based stream, oh man, that's what's gonna become the like niche of the channel. It's just like this.
It don't really matter, maybe. You believe what you wanna believe. I said, don't have to live like a refugee. Don't have to live like a refugee. Somewhere, somehow, somebody must have kicked you around some. Tell me why you want to lay there.
Like the one thing this game doesn't have on the Naked Brothers Band game that I really appreciated about that one was it had like a little bar, so you knew how long the song was.
It don't make no difference.
That's also fair, Doug. I guess I'm not really giving you guys a win-win situation. But I also really love this album. I like unironically really dig like whoever decided to like slow down all the Chipmunk songs to like the normal like speed that they would have been recorded at. Like cuz that's how they made the like these like all these Chipmunk songs. They like made songs like this and then they sped them up to the like tempo that they were supposed to be at. Like this is probably what like they actually sounded like when the guy was just like in his like room making these. I guess he was probably in the studio. Probably in his room originally, but eventually in his studio, like just playing these songs very slowly. Like, but I mean, having to learn all those instruments is such a like chore. Can you imagine like just like how many of those songs did he really have to like love? And like how many of the songs were a job? That's what I want to know. I'm sure it got more job the further it went on, but like the beginning had to be like, you know, it's like much more of an art project, much more of like a rock band at that point. Like I feel like there was such like a charm to the original like Alvin and the Chipmunks as like a concept. Even because I mean, especially like how old is the Alvin and the Chipmunks brand at this point? Because it goes back far, like a lot farther than you'd think with all like the terrible incarnations I like watched as a kid. But it was like, especially some of the earlier movies, like introduced me to some like fun rock music that I probably wouldn't have had access to as a child.
Somewhere, somehow, somebody must have kicked you around.
And like anything that's just like takes a bunch from like popular music. There's like a lot of like songs and definitely a lot of artists like who like just are not child appropriate, which is like makes it like more interesting, like more like kind of funny, like on retrospect, especially like as all these like musicians involved or like musicians picked for something like this just continue to be adults and do adult things that or I mean just like make more adult music that like is not in this game for a reason. Like I'm trying to think of like one like B-52s is like a weird like band to like having a. I get no, they were there. That makes like sense. That doesn't. But like I'm trying to think of the ones like I feel like Walk Like an Egyptian like is more dated than a lot of the music that would have been playing. Like Blink-182 like is definitely one of those like punk bands that like has a very young like audience, but I don't think like the material of the like band is like particularly like suited for a young audience. And I say this as someone who listened to Blink-182 as a young audience and probably related to it at like, you know, definitely like adolescent. See, that's what I'm not doing enough of. I'm not like standing on my bass and playing it. That's why I never like got bass down. I never did the like wacky moves with it. Clickety, clack, 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 clack. Like, but just really funny to think that like, like sludge metal in general, like the pieces of sludge that we like consider, like the early Chipmunks, like dude was just making that type of music a long time before, or at least concurrently, like with a lot of those genres. Like, but just like speeding it up to not sound like that at all. I just want to talk about that with someone. I just want to find some historian on like metal and like bring my chipmunk theories to them and probably just make them mad at me more than anything. I think if like I had like became a metal historian and someone brought to me this like chipmunk story, I'd be just like so upset at them for like, it's like get out of my face, dude. Get out of. Yeah. Another one, Slugfest 2. I mean, that's fine. I feel like there's no J-pop that I listen to. Like, but I've been listening to a lot of J-punk recently. Like things that sound like anime intros. There's like a couple like girl punk groups that I've been getting to like in Japan. I'm trying to remember what's the like main like one. Been listening to too much. What's the cut the next song on and then I think it would just be. Oh no, I didn't put it in. All right, we made it to the Civic Center and run around. Yaiji is an artist I've been like listening to like last couple years, but that's not who it was. Massive Fermenting Dregs is like a J-punk band. Oh, this song. All right, I actually got time to look this up. What's the album called?
The only museum we belong
Oh
in
yeah.
is the
Can I just
Rock
copy
and
this
Roll
text?
Hall of Fame. I don't even know what city we're in. And we'll have to think it.
Does
Hello,
this song
Elizabeth.
have any words?
Otoboke Beaver was the name of the. I was looking
But
for it.
I left them at home.
Is it Otoboke Beaver? Oh no, it's Otoboke! It's Otoboke!
So you got us humming?
That's the name of the band I was trying to find. Like, oh shit. Runaround? Is that the name of the song? This is not the right tempo. A slowed down version of a slow song. Well, clearly, I think I picked the punk song.
This is really embarrassing.
It's all about making the content you would want to watch. And this is something so dumb that I would enjoy.
I don't think we're doing this song justice.
Yeah, I don't know what they did for round 2. This is actually my first time listening to this album.
Maybe Dave won't notice.
Are you kidding?
I'm wondering which like chipmunk would have been saying in each of these parts. Like, yeah, this is like
We could
super
tell
forgiving.
him the dog ate the words.
Which is nice. I was really not looking to be like super challenged by this speedrun like try.
Theodore.
Oh no! Am I?
How about someone stole them from
I'm
us?
like trying to figure out what's going on, and it was my Spotify cutting on.
Don't get desperate, Theodore.
Yeah, there's another J punk band that I will recommend that I really loved, and this one you might like even more actually. I think the one I like just sent you might not be. That's the like fucking mad like girl punk that I'm just fucking craving right now. But the one that I think you would like more, Doug, is this. Like it takes a lot more like chiptune influence, and just goes like I would say like half of the songs feel like they are a Shonen Jump like anime intro, and it's just like pretty hype most of the time.
You wanna try humming Star Wars?
Oh, I'm losing my rock points.
Oh, brother.
How about Superman?
Be quiet,
This was a good idea to someone.
Theodore.
Be quiet, Theodore. Sitting comfy with my 4 times multiplier. Oh fuck, I said that. Oh fuck! I'm glad my dog. It very much says adults only stream, thankfully. Like really need that like tag. Cannot be aimed at children. Can you read the subtitles in the voice of the chipmunks? There's a lot of like good bands like that just make like albums. I get that. It's like hard to. Oh, actually, did that work? Well, that'll actually be a link, but that's not what I'm trying to. Alright, I got it. I'm just gonna type it in now. Wait, no, I can speedily do this. Yeah, this one's really fun too. If you only gonna listen to one of these 2 bands, listen to this one. Akaiko N. I think that's how you pronounce their name, but they're a lot of fun.
Talk about the teachers
They're J-Math Rock though. Oh man. Oh, I missed a whole conversation about music. Hold on. Flow. Yeah, see, I don't know like any of these like artists. I've heard of like Tricot. Like yeah, like in Painbows. Autoboke Beaver, that would probably be more your shit. I love like Autoboke Beaver. Like I know like your partner would also probably like them more than I don't know if they would like Autoboke Beaver, but I believe they would as well. I feel like I've shown them that. Blah, I'm just getting hair in my mouth. Also, speed, I think it's number 7. Speed tip number 7. Don't get hair in your mouth. Don't get hair in your mouth, and also don't get into like a mode where you want to like show your friends different Japanese music that you've been listening to lately instead of doing the speed run, because that's gonna really come back to bite your time in the end. See, I feel like my purpose for doing like a speed run like this where I'm trying to like establish the record is more so finding like the better strategies, so like whoever comes after me will have like an easy speed run to do, like because I don't like need to like have the Alvin and the Chipmunks speed run forever, but it's funny that like my name will be there, and like for a time I would have had that like title. That's, and especially if like no one ever does this, because there's a chance that no one ever will, you know. We don't, who knows like how much like more time we got on this like green earth. Things could just all go wrong real fast, and this was the last of the records for this band. I could die happy. And especially if I just get that record and then never go to the website again, in my heart of hearts, I can just not just live ignorant to the fact that if anyone ever came and like beat me. But it's the internet. If someone did, I'm sure they would like send it to me, tag me in that shit. Yeah, see, these are the like trans vibes I need. Oh shit, no. What did I just say that I hope they don't do? Oh no. X, up X, X. That's the secret to getting past the save screen as fast as you can, guys. Oh, man. I'm just like jamming out. I really like love the Sludgefest albums. Like, yeah, I think that's what they're all called. Chipmunks. Yeah, they're called like Chipmunks Sludgefest. There's like way too many of them, but like Sludgefest 1 and Sludgefest 2, classics. Like actually just very good music.
But I do.
Yeah, but maybe I'm also like an unreliable source. It's like, what is good music? Answer, what I say it is. And what I said it was, if you were just listening, was Sludgefest. Alright, so that solves that.
You're a doll, your eyes see all in power.
Would anyone else have like a very hard time like listening to one like song and just like playing a rhythm game for like a different song? I feel like that's not an easy skill or like a useful skill. I don't think this is a useful thing to have an ability to do. It's something I'm doing. It is something I'm currently doing. But I don't think it's a useful skill. I feel like it would be like something that other people would like some people like would struggle with.
You put your head on my pillow and you're fast asleep. And how do I make
Okay, so now they're like trying to get me used to
how do I make
like just the multiple bumper stands. So the game works where I'm pressing for the green star at the top left, the left L1, and R1 for the blue star at the top right. And then the L2 and R2 are the like yellow and pink squares on the left and bottom. So it's so I'm like holding my controller like this and like playing, which is like a weird way to play a rhythm game. And it's only really difficult when I have to use two fingers at the same time. Like because to use two fingers, you just kind of have to like hold the controller in a weird way. Six. That was it for a second. Yeah, also in Painbow, sorry for like this is why I need to like ask you before like 30 minutes before we would be going on, like if you wanna like play games, because I'm just like, yeah, I feel like this week in general, like everything that happened like at the US Capitol was just like making me really like anxious in general. Like I think it took me like a minute to like exist as a human. But
dream about me.
yeah, I was just like not. Plus, like I was just like hanging out with Mark on their way out, just because they're gonna be like moving on Thursday. So I'm just like wanted to hang out with them and their like partner while they were in town for the last like time, since they're going to, you know, both of them moving to Boston. Not gonna see them for like months, probably like until like a normal until most of us have like vaccines. Some party in the distant future. For people who don't know, Mark would have been in the Naked Brothers band. Not in the Naked Brothers band. They would have been like during the what's it called? The speedrun that we did a few weeks back. They were part of that. They were the one playing the like bass clarinet and bass. Definitely some rambling singing. I don't know. Aiden's saving up to move to Boston as well. So, empty room. I also I brought up the idea of moving out of my house before you guys finish with your lease. I don't think that's gonna be a realistic possibility, just because I have to wait until for anyone who does. I feel like most people who would be watching this know that I got my house refinanced very recently, just because pandemic. Fun fact: you should have got your house refinanced if you had a house and you had good credit, but was just in a very privileged position. Why? How did we get to the forest? We go from the Civic Center to the forest? Also, I just noticed this, but it looks like Alvin and the Chipmunks are burning everything to the ground where they leave. I don't think the pyrokinetics was a joke. Everywhere they've went is literally on fire. All right, well, we're gonna move on, and I guess we're gonna burn down the forest now, because that's what we do as Alvin and the Chipmunks. But yeah, so I have to like stay in the house for like a year, which I think is gonna be like, I think the year mark is not gonna be before your lease ends. So it wouldn't be something I actually could do until like August, September. But moving like during COVID time seems like a bad idea either way. Like if I can stay put until things are like relatively calmed down, like a higher percentage of people have had vaccines, and we're not hitting like 4,000 deaths a day. Jesus, it's getting rough out there. Man, hit the chat too. Like, yeah, Doug and Liz, I'm really hoping you guys are like okay. I know, like, thankfully it's been like, I don't think either of you guys had any pre-existing conditions that like people were really worried about on like those side of things from what I've known from you guys. But like same thing with your roommates, just and your animals, because like from what I understand, like dogs can like basically catch it, or like can help like spread the like disease. So I haven't heard anything of like dogs like getting sick and passing away. But just everyone be safe. I'm like, just like that was just really rough news to like hear. But I feel like there's just been a lot of that, like just a lot of my like friends who just like from work mostly, like where they've like now like been potentially compromised. I've got through all of my scares at my like job, like when I was still working, and everyone is just like the most anxiety for like a month. I don't know how I'm still doing well. I feel like I've just been missing all of these. I'm still like super fire.
This diamond ring can be something beautiful, and this diamond ring can be dreams that are coming true, and then your heart
I don't even know what song this is.
to break like mine did. If there's love behind it, does it shine for me anymore? And this diamond ring doesn't mean what it did before. So if you've got someone whose love is true, let it shine for you.
I don't know what song this is either.
Diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring
Ooh, got it at the end though.
what it did before.
So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna like make my like extra room like an office space, honestly. Oh, I made tea. I made tea an hour and a half ago and forgot about it. Now it's very cold. Yummy cold tea. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna save the game after every like song too. After what happened, for anyone who didn't watch the Naked Brothers band Speedrun, the PS2 like shut down, and we like imagine like where like one of these sets for like Alvin and the Chipmunks has it, where you have to do like 3 songs individually. When we lost that save file, we lost like 4 songs in a row, so we had to like do all the songs again. And we started like 10 something at night. Just a lot of mistakes were made. I think I can post that. In Painbows like did finally post that on YouTube with some good audio, so I can post that in the chat if anyone really wants to watch that later. But the plan is to make this video that I'm currently streaming, and the Naked Brothers band, and maybe another one. I feel like just setting speedruns is fun. Like it's a very it's something I've wanted to do like for like 6 months, like, but it was not. I feel like the idea of like streaming like has like just like creeped in as like something that I wanted to do for a bit, but now it's just like, oh, I'm like doing literally nothing else, and it's like not that expensive to like get into, especially if you like. I just realized what song it was. Just I feel like it's not super hard to get into. You just have like a bunch of games you want to play, friends who can help you out, like especially now that I know like a dozen people like who've all been streaming for various amounts of time. I'm just like, all right. Even though I do feel like I'm gonna be spending more time, like I'm like more interested in what I can do with like YouTube as a medium, if I'm being honest. But like I feel like Twitch is just like more fun, like casually. Like this is nice, like playing with like 3 or 4 of like my good friends watching. That's awesome. And like going for a speed run, like that's just like a dumb good time. I don't know if like how much like Twitch would appeal to me if there was like 50 people watching. I feel like that'd be too many.
Just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
Like this is just like a better version of like all of these songs, in my opinion. I'm sure someone's like mad, like they're just like, I love Eye of the Tiger, and this is a terrible version. Why are you doing this to us, Dr. Saltbox? But I'm just vibing. Sorry, guys. You came into the wrong stream. Yeah, if I ever do karaoke, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do these songs.
Hanging top, staying hungry. They stack the
Oh man, just so sad everything I'm hearing about MagFest this year though. Like MagFest just completely canceled and imploding in on itself. Just sad times all around.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor was our into the night. Watching us all with the eye of the tiger.
This is how you get demonetized on YouTube before the video even pops up. Yeah, this is. I feel like this is also why I'm just like, instead of like posting like a lot of like clips for like any of these, it'd just be easier to just like make like an edit, like going over like the process of doing all these. But yeah, hopefully Speedrun gets back to me like soon. It'd be nice to like actually make that post like, hey, we got it, or hey, it was denied. They said, go fuck yourself.
I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor works hard into the night. And
That's I feel like that's the nice thing of being like a small streamer. I can get away with like a little bit more. And then this video we deleted like after. Oh shit. I keep thinking I'm doing like bad, and then I look up and my rock meter's full, and my combo hasn't broken. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I don't know if there's like any other part of the games like that I haven't figured out. Like, I feel like it's just press button when stars come over circles. That's it. I don't think there was anything more. It's always fun. I'm just like trying to figure out what like song is popped on now. Oh, yep. Yep. Unlocked next venue. It's going pretty fast though. I like looking at like all the songs that are on this. I feel like I might be getting like more than halfway through actually. All right. Yet another. We set the forest on fire, guys. We did it. Like, no, I'm not making this up. Look, every place we went to is now on fire. Like, look at this. Like, the pyrokinetics thing isn't a joke. We are literally going to like towns across the nation and setting everything on fire after they go on their temper tantrums. I appreciate that. Yeah, tell me if this sounds like a bad idea. This right before I came on stream, I made like a pad thai meal, and instead of doing like just like the normal tofu that came with it, I added like Manchurian like sauce like to my tofu. Very tasty. It was very, and then just like smothered it in like sriracha and sriracha mayo. Like it was like yeah, no, it was a lot of good choices were made food wise today.
Light up the sky like a flame. I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember my name.
Yeah, these songs are really like making sure you remember that it's like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I feel like there's no like I'm trying to think if there are any like actual like legitimate like tips for this game other than mute the audio or get sued.
You can shoot me straight to the top.
More like a fun fact, it looked like the demo, not the demo, the tutorial was like its own like story beat that I have made it so all of you have not got to experience. I might have to like play more of the game after this, just to like give you guys the full Alvin and the Chipmunk experience. But I don't know how much is left. I feel like after like the songs, like thankfully it's like the Naked Brothers Band game was pretty annoying how they made me like repeat like songs. Like they would have the songs, like you would like, I don't know how many times we played that stupid Banana Smoothie song. Also muted, but we had the words like because it was the vocal part. Just like listen, like going back through that today, like also because I like listened to like all the audio from that and just the sleigh bells, like whoever was using the sleigh bells really drowned out everything, which is pretty funny. And same thing with the tambourine, just both of those made any semblance of what Aiden was like saying / screaming / humming or whatever Aiden was doing too much. That's why I love Aiden so much. Like I was just so sad that we just didn't have like good audio for that night, and it was such a. Once I figured out the fix like the next day, I was so ashamed because it was such an easy fix. But I think Dr. Saltbox as a brand is just gonna have audio issues forever. that's my brand, bad audio. And it's not even like I don't have a like good audio setup. I have like a full microphone like set up to a fucking like words processing. What do you call it? A amp? Not an amp. A soundboard. Like, I guess it is an older model soundboard. I guess it's an older soundboard, but like still. One message was deleted by the moderator. No, I didn't even get to see it. I'm sure it was very nice. Probably trying to just help me when it comes to something. Thank you, Doug / Turf, whoever that was, or the Toast. I think those are the only 3 moderators I've seen so far say things in the comments. Alvin. Keep me hanging on. No. Shiny Happy People. Wait, is this? Who does Shiny Happy People? That's not a Radiohead song, is it? In Painbows. Shiny Happy People. Who makes that song? I feel like that's not Radiohead, but now I'm thinking it is. Who makes what is Shiny Happy People? What is that song? Because it's not Creep, so I know it's not Radiohead. Like, why would Alvin and the Chipmunks do any song besides Creep? Is it Mr. Tambourine Man? just vibing to tammering it, I guess. Rim, duh. Same like genre of artists. At least like that era. Man, I've never like equated actually like old Radiohead with like REM, but there's like actually I feel like some common ground there. I'm glad like I knew you would know the answer even if I got Radiohead wrong. Yeah, you should have never been denied that job at the record shop. That was bullshit. I can't remember what artists you couldn't remember. See, that it makes total sense that they would have toured together back in the day. Like, especially like first two albums Radiohead with like where like REM was at the time in the 90s, like the late 90s. Makes total sense. All right. What is all right? Yeah, I could totally see that. Like Creep era Radiohead opening for like REM sounds like because you don't know what Radiohead's gonna become at that point. It makes like total sense in that era. Like maybe even like all the way. I feel like once it gets up to like Kid A, it makes no sense that that's the lineup. But like before then, totally fine. Sounds like a great rock show at the time. It's like a totally fine rock show that I would have enjoyed. Like that would have been like a really interesting show, seeing Radiohead like that early, and seeing REM like. I feel like they'd be like set like by then to just have like a pretty good like set of like most of their hits. I don't know like what '90s REM shows sounded like. Click clack, 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 click clack. This is where my audience finds out that I'm a dirty Radiohead fan. Yeah, it's fun. I like Radiohead. If they put out a new album today, I would probably listen to it. Their last album made me very sad. Oh, I think I have to... I think the audio went out again. It's not switching to the next album automatically, which is pretty rude. Just leaving me in... Actually, I can just pause it. All right. Yeah, guys, just remember, if you... All right, now we're going into Sludge Fest 3. Yeah, speedrun tip number 8. Don't pause the game to, like, resume music. Just power through it, honestly. Look how much, that's like 10 seconds you were giving away because you wanted to make sure you could like hear something in the background. That again is just making the speedrun harder to complete.
I've been to Alabama, I've been to Tennessee, I did a show at the Alamo last week, and in Louisiana I met Anna and her.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good way to like process like what songs Alvin and the Chipmunk has like played over the years. Yeah, because like Alvin and the Chipmunks does so many love songs like throughout like the last like 40 to 70 years, depending how far they go on. Back, I feel like they've gone back to like at least the 60s, and they go pretty modern to like at least like the 2000s. I'm sure they've done like 2010s by now. It's just like a very weird thing that has just been going on for so long. Because now I guess they just do like, I'm sure for like decades now, like these songs they just like have the like original, so all they have to do is like remake the like the vocals for Alvin and the Chipmunk himself. Did I lose? I feel like I... Felt like really sudden. No, just a short song. It's really hard to tell. I don't know why it's so important for me to unlock bonus song. Fuck yes. Wait. Okay, so now we're going to the tree house. Never let you go. Never let you go. I feel like anyone else would like know all these songs, and I'm just like, never let you go. Who fucking cares? Let's go red. I don't know why I like really appreciate the red setting on my lights downstairs. Are those? No.
I think I spied some scouts at Rockathon and Palooza in the crowd. You guys better rock like there's no tomorrow.
Alright, I'm looking to do some crowd surfing.
Trying to get a quick text off in the middle of my stream. But the message that they sent me isn't loading. No. Sorry. That's a you don't get responded to. Did they delete the message? Scan it. Maybe. RJ, if you're watching now, silent. I thought this was the DK rap for a second. I was about to lose my mind. Yeah, like, see, like this song, I don't feel like holds up. Anytime like anyone tags me the next week, it's supposed to be like playing Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's like, yeah, true. That is true. I feel like I have like one other game that doesn't have like a world record. Like, yeah, potentially more. I'm gonna just have to keep looking because it's like just pretty fun just to like be that first person to like set like that like record for like how everyone has to like go against it if they want to like try. But it's also nice setting the bar like ridiculously low. Like I feel like I'm giving it a pretty easy time to beat for like whoever wants to get the hard like beat this story mode on hard mode. So this is the first time I'm listening to Sludgefest 3. I'd only listened to the first two Sludgefests before this, and this is an interesting pick. So slow. I refuse to move. I'm just gonna keep it where it's landed. Cool places. Again, feels like a song I should know. Chat, any idea what song Cool Places should be? 'Cause I have no idea. Nope. You have the context of maybe the rhythm if you can catch it in your head from watching the stars, and also Google. You probably could just Google the soundtrack for this game and know exactly who did the original. Ah. Oh. Yeah, so far the game hasn't got. I think it's hit its peak of like how difficult it's gonna get. I don't think the like final boss is gonna be like a Dragon Force level. But like, how funny would that be? Like Chipmunks like doing like a Dragon Force song. I'm sure someone's like made a version of it like online already. Thankfully, that's the beauty of the internet. It already exists if you just Google it. Like, I don't even feel like I have to like Google that. I just know that there's a Dragon Force Chipmunks that already exists. Like, the really slowed down Chipmunk version of Funky Town is, I guess, something that I should have saw as a possibility to come up, but I did not. Oh, can you guys? Oh, you couldn't even really see Pineapple. It's sad. He was just like standing on my lap. You guys are very cool. Oh no, you just can't. He's at a You can kind of see his little. He's hiding. He's camera shy. If he's still here at the end, I will pull up the camera and give you guys a nice pineapple pic. Gotta move on. Un segundos. All right, I'm back. Just had a. I'll be there for you. Funky town, won't you take me to
Funkin' town.
How do you guys think this like crew and like all the iterations, like how did they? Because I think it was actually like like a father-son like duo that like after the like dad died, the like son like continued in the like chipmunk legacy of like making these like slow-mo like chipmunk songs. And can like what a weird family legacy to have. Like I don't believe I'm making that up. I believe that's like the true story of like, which I think makes Chipmunks as a like brand like cuter. Like I feel like so much of like the like like the show and the TV, like the show and the movies like themes like did have that like element of like familiar love like with like music not just being like something that you enjoy, but you and your I don't know. Like, actually, that like I said, I feel like the whole like layer that this like storyline is added that we've seen is like not. And especially the movies, like where like he becomes less of like a dad figure and more of like a sleazy record like producer figure, especially as he like blends that role, like being their manager, like, and then now like especially like how much that relates to the actual like story of the like I'm wondering like when the like son like started making this music with them, because it's could like introduce some like weird parallels between the music like Alvin and Chipmunk as like a fictional band and like the like artists that were like making the music for the show. Yeah, sorry guys. Every stream is more philosophy than you asked for about Alvin and the Chipmunks. I feel like I don't remember like any like thing when it comes to like Alvin and the Chipmunks like themes like outside of like what I've like talked about so far and like what the like this game has like gone into like in terms of like what like the themes offer. Like I like very distinctly remember like growing up with like the like animated movies. I think those were really good. Like where they just seemed like, I don't know if they were by the same animation studio as like Scooby-Doo at the time, but they definitely felt like they were. I would like almost put money like on that like the era that I'm thinking about like was produced by the Scooby-Doo guys, just because like the art style was like so similar. If it wasn't like the same studio, it was like one like clearly ripping off the other. But like my Alvin and Chipmunks knowledge is relatively minimal. What I don't know like what everyone knows about Alvin and the Chipmunks history or trivia. I'm just like, I just can't believe they really made the characters all look like Painted Desert. But that's a weird name, right? What is Painted Desert? Sounds like Burning Man. Again, like there's so many themes in Alvin and Chipmunk, especially like through the music itself, like that feels very adult, but like in a way that like the like people making this game and making the movie either didn't consider or like didn't care to consider. And I'm just like, I feel like that theme is so prevalent in like Alvin and Chipmunks as a brand for the last like 2 decades. Like, I feel like it was, but you know, that's me also saying like, the Alvin and the Chipmunks that I enjoyed as a child was, you know, the like version that was better. because that's what anyone thinks about the like version of a show they saw when they were a child versus the show that is out now or the one that came before. It's like, I am not immune to bias. Been a long time. What song is this? Again, I just read the name 1 second ago. I cannot remember. But speedrun, it looks like there's only 2 more venues left, so I'm really powering through the speedrun. Like, when I was talking to my roommate Charles today, that some of you might know as Blockstalker, like he was like bringing up the option that this might take 6 to 8 hours. And that, like, since I was starting at like 6 something, I think the idea of doing this until like, I'm on East Coast, so it's 8:40 right now. I think the idea of doing this until like 12 o'clock would have been a lot harder to imagine than doing this till like 10. Is this? I was gonna say Simple Plan, but that's not right. This is the meme, Shrek meme band, All Star, Walking on the Sun. No, this song is Walking on the Sun. Is this Walking on the Sun? Like, walking on, like, this is just like scary. What if I'm older than 50? This is why I need a posture check. Getting close, guys. Like, the only thing I need now is that, like, viewer count. I might even be able to apply for affiliate after this stream, actually. That'd be nice. Hopefully sometime in the near, like, very, very near future I should. Like, mainly because I just want to add that, like, unlock this button, and then you'll get to cut on the smoke machine. That is the one thing I've been wanting to do as a stream. But we've got to unlock it. We got to get there together, guys. We got to unlock it together. Ignore me, like, digging in my ear. Long time, been a long time, been a long time. Oh yeah, you really got me. That's a good one. Oh, this is how. Yeah, it really does not. You look away for a second and it will just end it. Alright, let me restart the Alright. Streamer speedrun tip number 10. Don't text your crush in the middle. Don't text your crush in the middle of a speedrun. That doesn't help.
time.
Clickety clack. Oh no. I can just feel it when it's over. No, no, it wasn't. Ignore me. I think C tip number 6. Oh.
Where is the moment we needed the most?
It sounds so somber.
You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. They tell me your blue skies fade to gray. They tell me your passion's gone away. And I don't need no care.
Man, That Day is so much sadder as like a slowed down song.
You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile.
Just like heaven.
The coffee you go.
Man, Just Like Heaven and Heaven is a Place on Earth. The religious themes. Think I don't see that? Chipmunks.
Offline, you're falling to pieces.
Ah! Stop. They really don't give me like any moment of notice.
Need no
Carrying on.
because you had a bad day. You're
Taking one down.
You sing a sad song just to turn around. You say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. You work at a smile.
The tempo is like almost right.
You had a bad day. The camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Oh, you had a
Bad day. Yeah, I've always liked like how you could take like a pop song like this and just slowed it down enough it just turns into like a really like sad ballad. And yeah, it's so nice that the Chipmunks, because of like the nature of how the songs are recorded, like they've just done that to so many songs. Like I love like listen like this The whole part of this, of just like listening to this music by itself, is just something I would sign up for. Like I've just like listened to multiple of these albums by themselves, but like the idea of it's just the game. Like the game is the only part that's like, well, I mean, this is just like secondhand at this point. It's just like a rhythm game. Taking one down. America's having a bad day. Oh, shots fired at America, where I live. You say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. You work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day. The camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day.
Ooh, a holiday. Sometimes the system goes on the blink, and the whole thing turns out wrong.
Next to
You might not
this might be the last video. I think I might be approaching the end quickly, which is good because somehow I'm already tired.
and I'm not
We made it, guys! We made it to Rockathanapalooza. Oh, look at this! Oh, this is the good song. Split Screen's Bop, Kids in America, and It's Tricky. This is actually the part that I wish I was listening to. At least in the context of this, like, of like this, like, out of the like Chipmunk songs that are here, I guess those would probably be my favorite. Like the Ramon song, like, and It's Tricky is just like, I just have like so many snowboarding memories of just like It's Tricky playing in like those, like, I think it's the PS2 game, like SSX. Too funny.
Look, guys, you wouldn't be here unless you were the best.
How does it feel for one more time? You had a bad day. Oh shit. This is how I like always lose. I'm just like not paying attention when the song like immediately starts. Like, and it's just fun, like, trying to guess, like, what song it is at the beginning of one of these. Here's the Blink-182 song. Wait, I think I actually have this song as an option now, right? Or did I already play all this things? That'd be so funny. That's fate. Come on. Oh no, I'm a liar. Yeah, just pretend it's tricky as all this things. I'm like pretending to hold a mic when there's literally a mic right here. Oh. Sucks. I know. Roses by the stairs. Surprises when she knows she cares. The best part of this is that I made fun of them Painbows for listening to Blink-182 like this week, literally this week. Like, I had to apologize immediately for the roast because I also, like, who doesn't like have like some Blink-182 that they just jammed when they were younger? I guess it's like a very specific era of like teenagers. I just remember being like a kid and everyone's just like, Blink-182 is punk music. And I'm like, is it? Is it punk music? Like, this doesn't sound like any of the punk music that I... It took me a long time to accept Blink-182 as punk music just because I think, I don't know, I gotta describe it. Like, I don't know why it like just never like clicked. I feel like I had like punk music as a bad word for like a long time in my like vernacular, which is why I like didn't consider it. Or I guess kind of the other way. I think I thought of Blink-182 as like a bad word, like in music for a bit before you like grow past that. Like anyone who like just pops into the stream, I'm sure is just very, very confused. carry me home. I think I also need just like a setup where I can like look into your eyes, my people. Finish it off. I think this might be the last song, at least in the like story mode. That will be so nice if the stream, if it only takes like 2.5 hours to beat this. Like that's a doable amount of time. What song is this?
Staring out into the night. Trying to hide the pain.
It's so melodramatic, like knowing that this is like the Chipmunks supposed to be singing this version of the song.
Going to the place where love feeling good don't never cost a thing.
I'm just gonna keep doing imposter checks. Like, knowing you're gonna do this song, like, for the Chipmunks to sing. See, like, all of the, like, country songs are, like, way better that sounded like this, I feel. Like, making them into, like, slow ballady, like, what is it called? Like, slow ballady, like, sludge songs. Like, this is awesome. Again, the only issue is that, like, for any song you don't like, it lasts 2 to 3 times longer than normal. You don't lose your multiplayer for like hitting the wrong button. I just realized that. Pro tip number 11. You don't lose your multiplayer for hitting the wrong button. It's just processing if you hit it or not. Oh my god. You could just have like turbo mode on, just like blasting all the buttons and probably get through this game. Jesus, it takes no effort. Oh. Oh my god. That's cool. That's a cool thing I found out just now. Was that it? That might have been the last song. Please have some like story. Did you not?
I've not always been the best
Did I? Did I do it? The days of not having achievements really. I think I did. I think I did it. I think I beat every song in the game. I remember them talking about a bonus song. We did it! Everything in the story mode has been completed. Not like 5-star, but that's not what I was setting out to do. I didn't even know it was a rhythm game until I started. I didn't know if this game was gonna be a rhythm game or like a third-person like platformer before I like turned it on, which is like something I should have probably known before like turning the stream on. And what's video mode? Okay. So there's still like a couple songs that I haven't done. It looks like there's 3 tracks that I haven't done. So I'm going to finish those as well. Just to keep it moving, honestly. Like, it really feels like they're animatronics. Like, in this version. Like, this is definitely the creepiest version of the, like, Chipmunks that I've ever seen. Wait, is video mode just... Video mode is just... Video mode is just them playing the song without me. I was wondering, like... Okay, they didn't ask me for, like, my difficulty setting. That's strange. Okay, I'm gonna... I assume you guys figured out how that one's gonna be. I guess it's just quick play. Alright, I'm just gonna like bust through these last 3 songs and then I will finish. I'm going above and beyond. I feel like we have like the times that I have the time saved for like story mode completion and like finishing all songs. But very good. Did it, guys. Just gotta beat these 3 songs. I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't assume these songs are gonna be much harder than the other ones. They're just like bonus tracks. I'm like starting to realize like how much the like for any Steven Universe fans, it's just me like talking to myself right now, but for any Steven Universe fans, there's like this song reminds me so much of like Greg, like Steven's dad, who was like I was gonna say a failed rock star, but like literally not like in the like context of the universe anymore. Like he's basically a rich musician. A one-hit wonder. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, just some like easy bonus songs. Surprised I couldn't do these like in the story mode, like anywhere. Like just make one more venue. You got add those 3 songs in, bam, bada boom, bada bam. But the no, I mean I do want to like have like I feel like that's the like next level above this speedrun where you like see how long it takes to like 5-star like everything on hard, which I feel like wouldn't be that difficult like if I could hear the music. But it's definitely a lot harder when I've put on these like self-made limitations that have like made this vastly more difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it'd be another like hour and a half to like try 5-starring every song. All day and all of the night. Is this You Shook Me? No. All day and all night. I don't know what song this is. I don't know why I'm pretending I know like what pop song the Chipmunks would have been using for this PS2 game. Oh no, that is hurting. Like, even though this is like the most horrifying version of Alvin and the Chipmunks that I've ever seen, it still looks better than Naked Brothers Band. Like, I know someone was just like, this looks worse than, I think Doug mentioned that, Doug said this game looks worse than the Naked Brothers Band, but straight up, like, this is way worse. Like, this is like, not as bad as the Naked Brothers Band, is what I mean. Like that like art style that they use looks like I don't even know what it, like in I guess this would have been like 2008, like the free software that I was learning to like program like visuals in like high school, like that looks better than like the graphics of the PS2 like Naked Brothers Band. This like looks like an Alvin and the Chipmunks game. Like that's more than I can say about the Naked Brothers. Actually, maybe I can. The other thing is I've never watched like the Naked Brothers Band as like a TV show. Like even for like the like doing the challenge of like doing a speedrun for the game where we were making music ourselves. I like made sure that no one like had any context for what the Naked Brothers Band was supposed to sound like, which was fun. It was very funny. Like I think it's like very funny to like have the like to potentially be the one like our like my little squad to get the like oh. Sorry, just like Alvin like setting his guitar on fire is just like a whole mood for like exactly at what I feel is weird about this franchise. What's up? One more. Is that Rock and Roll High School, guys? I think this is the last song. Every song beat on hard. 2 hours, 2.5 hours, a little over. Now. Like a record, baby. Okay, yeah, so this is like a very easy last song. I'm wondering if like the difficulty of the song is measured by like the stage that's selected. I feel like that's all the content in this game, though. That's what I'm like really shocked by more than anything. I guess I expected like was supposed to like Oh, I think we just got to the Christmas album. I feel like it wouldn't be that much more work to go for the 5-star, but I know there would just be like one song in this pile that would just absolutely drive me insane trying to get a 5-star rating on. But man, that is like such a ridiculously like small like selection of music. Like that's the whole game. Well, if you guys wanted to know what playing Alvin and the Chipmunks like was gonna look like, it was gonna look something like that. I feel like that's all I'm gonna get out of this experience. But yeah, I think it's time to move on, fellers. I need to figure out who I can like raid with my raid powers and end on a successful finish. That's fucking thumbs up. Feeling good. Okay. Let's see, Tommy, Reckless. Who's on the lower end? Bad Dreadhead, Harlequin Vamp. Play-Doh. Oh. Oh, you do scary. Oh, they are they playing Among Us and looking for more people? Oh shit. That is exactly what I'm trying to raid. Alright guys, well, come with me and you'll see. It's Scary Daydream. I feel like I'm spelling that right. Alright. Alright. Come on, Vamanos. Doctor in my stream. Oh yeah, just like, this like Christmas version of like Alvin the Chipmunks. Well, for everyone who's like stuck around, I'm gonna be hanging out with In Pain Bows again this coming Sunday. Feel free to stop by this Sunday morning to play, just hang out and see how far we can go in a Smash stream. I'll probably try another one of these really dumb speedruns in the very near future. And I might try playing some Among Us with Scary, if that's open. We'll see. Bye!